Hello and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac, the Let's Play, not really blind anymore, but anyway, the Let's Play with Rambler. It has been quite some time, and there's been a reason for that. Firstly, I basically got very tired of the game because of the repetitive nature of basically playing it over and over again to you know, get further and all that sort of stuff. And I just didn't really want to do videos constantly where I was just basically doing runs over and over again and not really making much extra progress. That being said, however, since the last video I've made a tremendous amount of progress, and I did actually capture the footage for half of it, but then I accidentally deleted the footage after editing other videos. Sorry. So yeah, unfortunately there are a few things that I've done that you've missed. However, that doesn't mean that I can't do them again, and there are certain things that I've done that I've yet to actually properly fully see. In other words, I've unlocked a few endings that I haven't seen, except one which I recorded but then deleted the footage because I was a bit of an idiot. So yeah, I apologise for that. But on the plus side, what we're showing now, or what I'm showing to you now, if you're interested that is two run-throughs that I did. This one is a fairly good run-through actually of the player Cain. I tend to use Cain a lot since I've unlocked the Lucky Foot and the paperclip accessory for him, because his luck really does help, or the extra luck he has at the beginning of the runs that you do with Cain. Once you've unlocked the Luck Foot or the Lucky Foot item and the paperclip that Cain automatically starts with, really does enhance him as a character. You know, you can get more successful runs out of using him, at least in my opinion anyway, of course. But anyways, that's just my opinion. So I've used Cain on both of these runs that I'm going to show you. This one is about 23 minutes long. I'm doing this post-commentary, by the way, because again, I was focusing so much playing this game. I thought I can't commentate and play at the same time to get to the biggest sort of critical points of this game, the biggest endings and the biggest bosses and that kind of thing. I really wanted to record the videos without me commentating and then post-commentate over it, because for me, I needed the concentration. It's difficult for me to play a game and commentate and be good at it, as basically I've got plenty of evidence to back up that statement I just said. But with this, yeah, no, I have been playing this frequently since the last video, and I'm not sick and tired of the game overall. I really still do love The Binding of Isaac. I really would put it in my top 10 favourite games of all time. There's just something about it where it's very simple, but also very complex, but in a satisfying way. For me, there's the gameplay, which I think is really good for what it is. I love all the unlockables you can get. There's just fucking tons of them, at least in the Afterbirth version anyway. I love the bosses, I love the concept, simple as it is. It's a great game where they've managed to balance plot, gameplay, simplicity and complexity very well. And I've said this before in previous videos, but I stand by it still. This is a good game. I know why people talk about it so highly now and why they really rate it as one of the best games ever made. I personally agree in that opinion. It really is a very good game. So I'm not fed up with it or hate it or anything. I really don't. I really do like this game. But I got very addicted to it. It's a very addictive game. If you've got an addictive personality like I have, then it's very addictive. And sometimes when you're really not getting anywhere, you just get tired of it. And if you know, it's like too much of a good thing. Too much of a good thing, and you just get fed up with it. And that's basically what happened with me with this game, especially with the Let's Play I was doing. Not that I was disliking it, I just got a bit tired of it. But I have been playing it off screen, trying to capture key footage moments, key gameplay bits, so that the end of this LP, or nearing the end of it at least anyway, wasn't just me repeated runs. Some people have asked for that. I just didn't want to do that. I ultimately just think, no, I'm not interested in that. So I apologise if I've disappointed some of you by just sort of doing a lot of things off screen and not showing it you blind. Although some of it I did want to show blind by recording it and doing post-commentary like I'm doing now, but I was an idiot. I recorded the footage, never got around to doing post-commentary to it, and then I've accidentally deleted it when I was, you know, cleaning up my hard drive to make way for new videos, because my hard drive space is very limited, and yeah, that really pissed me off when I realised what I'd done. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, Neo, you forgot to conserve and save the footage. However, the footage I'm showing you now I think is probably the best I've captured for the game. And you'll see later. But anyway, so yeah, so I apologise this is post-commentary. Right now at the moment where I'm at is we're doing a boss rush mode as Cain, so I thought why not, so I thought I'd give it a go. I did show very briefly at the beginning of this video what my equipment list was, so if you're able to have captured that, because I didn't really say anything, so I assumed some monologuing about crap. But if you were to capture, I've got the continuous laser tier. I've also got another laser tier accessory, so I can shoot 2 lasers out. One's continuous, one's not so continuous. Although the damage was low to begin with, I got the damage to 3 out of 8 or whatever the stats is. So damage-wise, it's pretty good. And because it's continuous, it's so easy to maneuver around enemies and just basically zap them to death. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing the boss rush mode for this. And I couldn't remember off screen whether I'd already done the boss rush mode as Cain and unlocked the item from it. But I thought, oh, I'll give it a go, and I'll record it, and I can always edit it out if I want to. Or if I haven't unlocked something, or not unlocked something yet with Cain doing boss rush mode. Because apparently if you play boss rush mode after beating the main part of the game in under 20 minutes, that's getting to Mom basically, and beating Mom, you get the boss rush mode, which we've done before. But you need to do it with every character to get like a unique power-up or unique item. So I just thought, oh, let's do it as Cain, because I thought it'd actually be really easy with the setup we've got. And as you can see, it is. It's not really a bother this at the moment. It takes a little while, because these boss rush modes are quite long. I think you have to beat 20 bosses or something like that, or 10 rounds of 2 bosses. I'm not sure how it fully works, but yeah, as you can see, it's really easy. You know, it's not a bother whatsoever. But I did unlock something with him, and we will show it off later. I don't know what it was though, but we will be able to see what it was I unlocked. So you guys and girls can freely comment if you want, if you're watching, if indeed you still are, about what items I've unlocked and what they do, etc. Because I haven't looked them up. I haven't used the link that Yomi gave me with all of the items explained. I haven't used that off screen at all. I promise you, I haven't used that off screen at all. So I've still been trying to remember what certain items do, and new items that I've unlocked that I've yet to use. I don't know what they do. I don't, you know, I haven't really used it that much. Not because it's crap or anything, but just because I didn't like the spoilering of it. But anyways, yeah. So I have unlocked some stuff, which you'll see me unlocking at this point. I've unlocked loads of stuff off screen, which unfortunately I can't remember what I've done, and I can't remember like what specific items I unlocked off screen that I failed to show you because I deleted all the recording footage because I was an idiot. What I might do is in another video on this game, because there's still some things to do, even after this video we're going to do. Actually there's a few things I want to do. I want to try and show you some of the bosses I fought off screen, on screen. It won't be blind because I've beaten them. One of them I've beaten about 5 times, which we will get to at the end of this video, or the end of this, not the end of this video, but the end of this section of the video anyway, this run-through in particular. Another boss I beat once, and I believe it is one of the hardest bosses in the game. But for some reason when I did it off screen, it was really easy. I had such a power-up setup, I had so many items I'd equipped that basically all the projectiles that the boss was firing at me, they just went around me. They didn't actually hit me, they went around me. I had lots of health anyway, and I had damage resistance and stuff like that, but literally all the projectiles that they'd shoot at me, rather than me having to dodge them, because there was like fucking thousands of them on screen, and you have to like find the gaps to try and manoeuvre your character around to dodge the streams in a particular way so you can sort of get in between the gaps so you don't get hurt while shooting at the enemy. I didn't need to, I just stood there and just shot at it until he died. Because all the projectiles kept going around me. Sometimes I got hit, occasionally, but it was so rare, and I had so much health that in the end I'd barely been hit. I wish I could have showed you it, but at the same time it was rather disappointing, so I beat him, and I won't tell you who it was, but if I do another video later and show you it, because I don't show you that boss in this video, then I will. I would like to show you it anyway, and I probably won't be as successful as I was the first time, but take my word for it, I'm not lying. I just stood there, moved with him to try and keep my sort of projectiles on him. I can't even remember what character I did it with. I think it was Cain again. And it took a while because he has a fuck ton of health, like a lot of health. And there are moments in the boss fight where he sort of disappears and you have to like wait for him to turn up, then hit him and he disappears again, and then he turns up, and it's a real pain in the ass. But honestly, it was such a... I knew when the boss started, I thought, oh, I've heard about a boss like this. Like, I didn't exactly know what the boss was when I first did it, but I was like, oh, and I was recording it and everything, and I just stood there. It was so easy. I don't know what equipment setup I had, and I wish I could show you it, but I've deleted the footage. I know I sound like a fucking, you know, boastful, blabbermouth liar. But I haven't. There's an item I unlocked, Cain's Other Eye. Don't know what it is, haven't used it yet. Please let me know in the comment section if you're watching. That would be grand. But yeah, but we'll get to that boss at a later date. I will get back to him, because I can get back to him relatively straightforwardly. It wouldn't take me long, and I can show him off and try and beat him. I didn't see the ending clip that I unlocked from beating that boss, though. I've yet to see that ending clip. I've unlocked it, I just haven't looked at it yet. There's only one ending clip that I have seen and spoiled for myself, and that's actually at the end of this video, the end of this part of the video, the end of this run even. I'd already seen it. So that's the only one. The other endings I've unlocked with the other bosses, I haven't seen yet. I think, actually no, tell a lie, no, I think there's only, I've unlocked 3 endings, 2 of them we're going to see in this video, and the one that I did unlock from beating the boss I just described really easily, I haven't seen yet. I've saved it, but I can't remember what ending number it was. So once we do fight the boss, and if we can beat him in a later video, then I'll show off the ending clip. If not, once you see the boss and you know which boss it is, then you can tell me which ending clip it was that I've unlocked, and then we can watch it off screen. You know, watch it blind, you know. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, sorry, that was a complete ramble about one of the bosses. The other boss we're going to fight in a bit. You'll notice that I've got the key as well. My main focus for this run and the next run was to try to get to Mega Satan, because I really thought to myself, I can get to Mega Satan, I know how to get to Mega Satan, it's just a question of, you know, if I can get there, can I beat him, because he is one of the hardest bosses in the game. I don't know if he's the hardest, but he's one of the hardest bosses in the game. That's why I've got the key, you see, to see if I can get to him, but unfortunately in this run we don't get to see Mega Satan, sadly, because you need something specific to happen even after you get the key. And I didn't get it to activate, sadly. So yeah, we don't get to see Mega Satan in this run, sadly. But we do get to see another boss that I haven't shown you off yet, and it's pretty easy actually. I mean, even when I first it, it was pretty easy, and I didn't have like the greatest of power-ups. And it's an interesting one, and it reveals an ending clip we get to see. But yeah, after that, then yeah, we've got one more run after this, which is a bit longer. I think it's about 30-40 minutes. I'm going to put it all into one video. It might even be longer than that, I'm not sure. We'll see what we get from there. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, I'm just sort of dicking around. There's not really a lot else to say, really. In fact, if anything, I might actually stop commentating now and just let the run play through, because I mean, I like to keep talking. Obviously, I'm a bit of a talker, but A, I'm not very good at it, and B, if there's not a lot to talk about while this is on, I don't know. No, I'll talk for a bit longer, or I might go quiet for a bit and then re-commentate later. Who knows? I don't know. Let's just keep rambling for now. That's what I am. My name is Neo Rambler. I'm supposed to be fucking good at rambling, so I might as well. Yeah, so this run through, I was quite pleased with this run through. I was quite lucky in setup, so I started recording thinking, oh, I might be able to get to one of the bosses. I was hoping to get to Mega Satan, like I said, but sadly, we didn't. So I'm sorry to spoil that for you, but yeah, I mean, the boss on this one, I thought, well, when I went to fight him, I thought, well, I might as well show it, because I had beaten him before in a previous bit of recording when I deleted the footage because I was an idiot, so it's not a blind boss, this one. In fact, none of the bosses we're going to fight in this video entirely are blind, for me anyway, because I'd already done it off screen, and I'd wished I'd recorded it. In fact, I did record it, I just wish I'd deleted it, because, again, idiot. But anyway, so yeah, we're currently heading towards... oh no, there is an extra boss I haven't shown you. Well, I might have shown you, I can't remember. I don't think I have shown you, actually. No, there is... Sorry, I forgot. There is an extra boss that we're going to come to in a bit that I haven't shown you yet. Yeah, I'm sure you guys and girls will know what it is. It's not that hard, to be honest with you. Oh, well, it depends on the setup you've got, really, but again, it's not that hard. But yeah, there is actually a second... there is actually 3 bosses I can show you. Yeah, there is another boss. That we'll come to in a bit. Basically, it's the next stage of Mum's Heart. It's the next boss of that, because that boss eventually disappears and gets replaced with another one, so you will see that momentarily. But I mean, you can see with the power-up we've got setting, the laser tears are so OP. But I noticed when you get the laser tears, at least a continuous laser, I think it's just called Tech Laser or something as a power-up. Although you've got a continuous laser beam, your damage goes all the way down to pretty low, probably to compensate for the fact that you've got a continuous tear stream beam. But I had about 2 or 3 extra damage power-ups, and therefore, even though my damage is at like level 3 or whatever it is, it's really powerful at this point. It really does OP the laser, and my tears were up quite a bit as well, and my shot speed was up. So, although the continuous laser doesn't get affected, I had another power-up where I can shoot, you know, laser tears. And therefore that's sort of not continuous, but it's so fast, it's like firing a laser machine gun basically. And that's coming out of my other eye. And of course we've got the friend here, I don't know what that guy is. But he's pretty cool. He can make enemies slow down, I think. Sometimes stop. I'm not sure what his projectile does. It slows or stops. It's very, very useful. Oh, and I've also been putting more coins in the donation machine in the shop, so I unlocked the blue candle. Haven't used it yet, but we've unlocked the blue candle, and I've got about 906, 907 coins in there currently. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, no, there's only one more item I think to unlock from that, which is the stopwatch, which I would like to unlock, but I haven't unlocked that yet. That's when you put 999 coins in there. I haven't done greed mode for a while because I just couldn't be asked. I got bored after, because to do greed mode and try and get that up to 999 or 1,000 coins even so you can unlock the keeper, fuck it. It's because there are some exploits you can do if you unlock certain items that you can basically donate all your coins into the donation machine without it jamming. So therefore each run you do where you beat the Ultra Greed boss and you can donate your coins to the greed machine. As you know, if you keep doing it with the same character, the chances of the machine jamming increases up to a maximum of 20%, so basically 1 in 5 chance every time you put a coin in it jams the machine. And since I only ever did greed mode with 2 different characters, then I've maxed out their greed statistic, or their jamming greed statistic, and therefore it's pointless doing greed mode with those characters again and again if I'm only going to be able to do like 1 coin per go, which usually is the case. Although there are exploits, if you use certain items before you enter the Ultra Greed room or after you've left the Ultra Greed room, you can bypass the damaged greed machine and keep putting your coins in until you've used up all your coins. Even if the machine jams, you can then teleport out the room and go back in, and with a certain amount of items it unjams the machine and you can keep putting coins in. But I think that only applied to Rebirth, because with Afterbirth I think they patched it so that doesn't work anymore, because I've tried a couple of exploits on it that I got from the Binding of Isaac wiki. Here we go, this is the other boss that we can unlock. It Lives, which is essentially, I think, just basically Mum's Heart, but it's in the shape of Isaac for some bizarre reason. I don't know if it's much harder than Mum's Heart, I really don't know, because Mum's Heart was tough anyway. I think this one is a bit tougher, but I have never struggled against this boss. I think I've only died once to it, and I fought it about 5 times now. It's not a lot, admittedly, but about 4 or 5 times I've beaten it, so it's not that much difficult, but it depends on the power-up setup we've got. So yeah, so basically now I can go and fight Satan, I can go underground, or I can go above. We're going above to the Cathedral level. We've locked at the end, so I did record this previously but deleted the footage by accident. So we're in Cathedral now, which means you should know what boss is coming up should I get through the Cathedral, which we shall see. Spoilers, yes I do. Yeah, the Cathedral area I quite like actually, but each room is a boss room basically. It's not too bad of a room. Oh, this one sucks because there are 2 of these fatties. It takes a while to kill them. They really suck, these fatties. They're easy enough to dodge for the most part. They just have a shit ton of health. I hate them, and I hate the ones that roll around as well, which we will come to later, maybe. But we've got the tears. As long as you keep your range and you can slowly kill them, it just takes a little while. That's all. That's 1 down. Also, the big jump thing they do there is a right pain in the arse as well. That can be annoying. But yeah, there we go. They're dead. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So this is the Cathedral. It's not that difficult. I have only died, I think, on the Cathedral stage twice. I've been here about 6 times now. But I only died because when I got there I had very little health anyway, and my power-ups were so low I was like, well, that's pointless really even trying, you know. Because there's no shop and there's no power-up room in the Cathedral, just like there wasn't in the womb, you know. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the music in the background as well, which I'll shut up for a little bit so you can hear it. Oh well, I might as well talk now because we're now in one of these rooms again. It's just basically trying to get a damage power, you know, but unfortunately we don't get another one. But we don't really need it, like I said, it's pretty straightforward. We've got the wafer, we've got the shields. I don't know what the shield does. I think it occasionally dodges or deflects tears or, not tears, but projectiles against enemies. I'm not sure. It's just an added layer of protection. And the wafer is so good because obviously in the later stages like the wound you can take 1 heart of damage per shot instead of half a heart, but the wafer just puts that back to a half heart, which really helps with the later bosses, you know, if you're lucky enough to get it. There are other items that do a similar thing, but the wafer is the best one in my opinion. At least it's the most common one I've had, and it always works. But I'm sure there's other ones that are probably better that I've either not unlocked or, you know, need to use again, you know. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, this is, I think it's Big Mr. Daddy, or Daddy Longlegs, that's the fight. Easy peasy. But I still, like I said, overall I still enjoy this game. This game is really addictive, and I still want to unlock as much of it as possible. I've still got to do challenges. I haven't touched challenges for ages. We've unlocked a couple more challenges, actually, that I've yet to try out. So I'm happy to do some blind challenge videos. We can do that at a later date. Yeah, no, I still like this game. Don't you worry about it. I'm just sorry that I deleted all the footage of me fighting this boss coming up blind, and one other that I've talked about again earlier on, the big one. But either way, we'll see that at a later date. We will, I promise. So yeah, but yeah, we're about to. I think we're coming close to the boss now. I mean, I usually explore most of the rooms just to get items. I mean, it's kind of pointless at this stage, really, but I do it anyway. Just for the sake of health and soul hearts. I mean, there's a soul heart over there. It's quite useful. But yeah, no, I like the bunny. Like I said, the game's good. I like this game. It's really simple, really fun, really addictive. Lots of levels of depth towards it, but in a good way. It's the kind of game that I really. It's very rare to get. Like I said, it's a game that's rare in that it in my opinion, it blends simplicity, complexity, story, and just pure gameplay so well together. That it is nigh on nearly perfect in terms of its structure. It really is. It is a very good game. I like it a lot. So well done to Edmund Macmillan and Nicholas Developer. So this is the other boss I wanted to show off, Isaac, which I don't know if it's the main Isaac, because I have fought Isaac as Isaac, which is a bit odd. So I don't really know if it's just like a manifestation or not. I think it is in a way. Like, he's crying and he looks upset. I think it's like a manifestation of his like guilty self or something like that. The fact that he feels guilty, he's contaminated and impure. But as you can see from the fight, he's not that difficult really. The only difficult bit he has is when he disappears, when he turns into his angel form. That happens. That can do a lot of damage if you're not careful, but you've just got to find the right gap to stand in. And sometimes you can do it just by standing in the corner of the room. Stand in the right corner, and you can just dodge it. He's not that hard. Even with the power-ups we've got, or lesser power-ups, he's not too difficult. His health-wise, he's got a fair bit. He's got a little bit of health, but nothing to really worry about. But there you go. So yeah, this is Isaac, and then come on, Neo, hurry up. Past Neo. Oh no, terrifying. Yeah, he's dead. So there you go. So that's an ending that I unlocked previously. I have seen this ending before off screen, but we're going to see it now again just because we can. So it looks like he's reading the Bible or something, and now he's reflecting himself in the mirror, and it's like he's looking at the trunk, and I believe that reflection of him is like of his contaminated or sinful self. So yeah. But anyway, so that's one run through we do. Awkward editing later. We're now on the second run. I started recording, I think like 3 stages in. 3 or 4 stages in, I can't really remember. I forget what power-ups I had at this point. I had some good ones actually, I think. I had regeneration. I think I had the chalice at this point, which means you can fly, and something else. Got the goat's head, so you get the devil deals pretty much most of the time. Got the key as well, as you can see, so I did the angel thing and got the key. Which is nice. I've got fairly high damage up. I've got the treasure map as well. Oh yeah, I had the power up very early on from the shop. 1 plus 1 equals 3 forever, or something like that. So in other words, you get double bombs, double keys, double hearts, double coins. So that was very handy. I bought it from the shop for like 15 coins. And here we buy more options, which are really good. I like that one because you get more items, which is amazing. I think that's it. Now the power up we've got on the top left, I get the hourglass because everybody keeps going, oh it's amazing, but I went, do you know what, fuck the hourglass. I never use it, never know how to use it properly because I'm rubbish. So I got the temporary psychic shot, and we keep that for the rest of this run, and it's a godsend when you find out why later. But anyway, yeah, so we've got that. That's the power up we have for the rest of this run. There's not a lot much more to say at this point. Obviously, I just started recording here for the sake of it. I mean, I could edit this out, but yeah, I can't be asked. So this is how it is. And you can see we're doing pretty good. We've got a lot of health already, as you can see. I forget what other power-ups I've got on me. I forget. But I'm sure I'll pause the game at some point. Oh, no, I don't think I do pause the game in the end. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We've got some good ones, that's the main thing. And the homing shot I quite like, actually, because it's cheap to fill up in terms of power, and it's quite good against bosses and certain monsters. Homing shots are really good. I mean, they're not perfect, but it's nice that some of they'll try and aim and hit the target a bit more often. It can be very, very useful, so that's why I keep hold of it, and I'm glad that I do in the end. So we've got little Chad. I don't know what little Chad actually does, bless him. I think he actually does heal you. I think little Chad actually does aid in giving you health or heart points. I don't know. I forget. Anyway, so yeah, Catacombs 2. So again, there's not really a lot extra really to talk about at this point, other than we're just ploughing through these. But yeah, the next boss that we fight is one of the big ones, and I didn't actually expect to beat him, let alone actually get a chance to fight him, but we do. And well, you'll see later what happens. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And this is like, obviously this is the second and last run. It's about, I don't know how long this video goes actually. Probably a similar amount of time in terms of the recording, that is. I think it's about half an hour. And again, you don't have to watch. You can skip ahead if you wish. I mean, if you want to do that, I don't mind. But it's a good way to watch this because seriously, we just power up like there's no tomorrow. We've already got some good power ups as it is already. It just goes fucking mental towards the end. I'm not kidding. I was very fortunate with what we got. In fact, at one point I thought I'd fucked up royally with this run, but I carried on anyway, thinking, well, might as well, and didn't shirk the recording. Oh yeah, we might as well. This bit is annoying because I actually end up putting fuck tons of health in that machine because everybody keeps having a go at me for not using this machine properly. So I thought, you know what? I thought at this point, wow, probably not going to get much further. Let's just use this machine. So I just pour loads of hearts in. And I mean, we've got the 1 + 1 = 3 forever item. So basically everything you get is double what it should be. So I thought, well, we'll probably get some more health later. And there's some health on the map you can see that I've yet to collect. So I just thought, people keep saying, oh, you need to keep putting hearts in here. Because if you do, sometimes it explodes and you get some really cool items out of it. And I shit ye not, all I get out of that fucking machine is coins. That's all I get. I go back to that machine several times in this run through, on this stage. So you could argue it's a bit of a time waster, but if you want to skip on ahead you can do. But no, I'm sorry, I fucking hate that machine. It really... It never works for me. I never get anything good out of it other than just damaging myself and getting a ton of coins. I mean, you can see now we've got 99 coins almost. It's even pointless me even doing it, but I keep saying, somebody keeps saying there's a good item to get out of there. You really want to use it more often, you bad player, you near Rambler. I've always been criticised for it. Getting criticised as well for not, everybody saying, oh, you keep, you know, shitting all over it, saying it's rubbish. I just don't care. I just don't like it. It just doesn't do anything for me other than just makes me bleed. Gives me a lot of coins, mind you, I'll give it that, but I don't need them at this point. But I've never really needed it. I just blow them up. But I know for if you put, say, like when you go into those gambling or arcade rooms and you have the machine where you got the gambling machine, you put coins in and you get items out of it. If you overload that machine with too many coins, then oh, shield tier is very useful. That when you overload that machine with too many coins, because you know you just keep putting coins in to get items out of it, eventually it blows up. You can get things like the 99 cents from it, or the $1 bill, or something like that, or a quarter out of it, and you get a ton of coins out of it. So there is a rare chance that you can get a good coin item out of that machine. So I've seen that happen and I've done it. This, on the other hand, I don't know what rare item you can get out of it. Maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. Maybe that's where my biggest problem is I haven't unlocked whatever rare item comes out of that machine if you keep pouring in hearts into it, because it's never blown up on me. No, it has. I tell a lie. No, off screen when on my deleted footage, I did keep pouring hearts into it because I had enough to do. So I thought, well, I might as well tamper with it and try it out. And I did get it to blow up once, but again, I didn't get anything exclusive out of it. So I know you don't always get something exclusive out of those machines if you put in loads of coins or loads of blood hearts in this case, or health hearts, red hearts even, I should say. You don't always get something exclusive out of it, or one of those rare items out of it. Even if we have unlocked it, you don't always get it. But I don't know. I'm just very unlucky with that machine. I just don't like it. Maybe because of my luck. Who knows? But anyway, we will revisit it again. now, actually, because I'm giving it a shot. I mean, look, you can see I'm giving it a chance. I'm saying, look, take my health, do the thing that everybody keeps telling me is amazing about this machine. Do something about it. You know, tell me, do it, machine. Prove me wrong that this is a good thing to do. And apart from getting tons of coins, obviously, and occasional luck up coins, which was very helpful, nothing. I was just wasting hearts on it. Luckily, it doesn't take soul hearts, which is good. So I thought, well, I'll keep thinking to myself, well, I'm getting so many hearts out of the level that I thought I'm pretty confident that I won't die and lose all my health if I get it down to 1 heart. I will give that machine as much chance as I can, you know. And yeah, nothing happened for me. I mean, here we go in here. We've got an unlimited key item, which I like that item, but usually you get it, or I get it when I don't need it. I've already unlocked all the rooms or chests in the area that needs a key, you know. Other than the paperclip down there, which acts as a lockpick for the golden chest, which is very handy. It's a very good item, that. But anyway, whatever. So I'm just telling you my experiences. This is my experience at the moment. I'm sure people who have played this game over and over again have used that blood machine and got what they needed out of it, that everybody keeps telling me is useful loads of times. I'm sure they have. I don't pick up that item, by the way, I don't think, because I'm a bit dubious about that. I can't remember what that is. I don't pick it up, I leave it, so let's go fuck itself. I probably should have picked it up, but I couldn't remember what it does, and I thought, no, if I don't know what it does, don't pick it up, you know? Some items I take a gamble on if I recognise it. Other times if I'm like, no, I don't remember what that does, I'd left it, and I think I'm glad I did, actually, in the long run. So it might have been a mistake, but honestly, by the end of this video, it won't matter. It really won't matter. So anyways, the frail... Right, can actually be quite a difficult boss, this guy, because when he shoots out the projectiles when he comes out of the ground, it splits up further. I always forget that. Then this can be a pain in the arse to dodge. So if you haven't got enough health, you can get your ass handed to you pretty easily with that guy. He's all right though. I do like him, but yeah, if you underestimate him, you can really do yourself a bit. I mean, look here now, we're nearly dead. I thought I was going to die, but luckily we didn't. And we got synth oil, which is really useful. Damage had gone up again, which is good. I was just checking the map. I think I'd gone back to the... Oh yeah, this is the point where I thought, you know that blood machine I kept pouring hearts into? Fuck it. Fuck that machine. It's time to blow it up because you're a waste of fucking time! So there you go. Blow it up. Just think fuck you, and I move on with my life. So yeah. So again, just my experience with that machine. I don't see what the big hoo-ha is about, and I don't get why people keep criticising me about it when I say I don't like it, and I think it's useless, because in my opinion it fucking is. Unless you need money. And that's that. But anyway, that's my opinion. That doesn't mean it's useless, really. Just, I've never had any use for it, really. Anyway, so yeah, we're now in the depths, I think, and we're getting up towards... the mum fight again, as you can see. But yeah, at this point, yeah, that psychic shot thing is really useful. I do like it because again, it doesn't take long to recharge, and it's good to have homing projectiles in a room sometimes. It really does make a lot of difference. And yeah, we've got flight as well, which is very handy. I don't really utilise it that much though in this run through, because for some reason I haven't had flight for a while, and then when I do get flight I forget I've got it, so I still limit myself to like not being able to fly over rocks or gaps to avoid enemies. I'm just like, no, I can't do that, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, I've got flight, you fucking idiot. And I forget. It's just weird because I'm stupid and crap and pathetic. But anyway, doesn't really, like I said, doesn't really bother us that much in this run through. But yeah, the shield tiers are very useful. I like the shield tiers. Very, very good. Probably a must-have if you're going to go up against any of the later bosses. It really is a must-have. Come on! There you go. Joke. And like I said, if you can get the item 1 + 1 = 3 forever, it's really good. Like that item. I got it like, I think, second stage in. Bought it from the shop. Again, with Kane, because his luck's much higher than the others when you start a run through, and if you've got the luck foot, it's even higher. It's so easy to build up coins on his runs most of the time, so you can get some early pickups. Now this is where I thought I fucked up, because I decided to go with the impact I can get explosive shots, because I forgot what it did. So I thought, oh no, I've got explosive projectiles, which are slow, but very damaging, and I thought, oh, I'm probably going to fuck this up. Oh dear. You know, so yeah, I was a bit... it's a good power-up, don't get me wrong. I don't usually quit the game or anything thinking, oh god, no, I've got the explosive shot, oh, that was bad mistake, you know. It is useful, but if you don't have something to protect yourself from the explosive impact of it, which I don't, there, at least in this run through anyway, then you've got to be dead careful that you don't get yourself hurt by it and get yourself into a corner without realising it. But on the plus side though, yeah, use it right, it's a bloody good projectile, because the damage on it is almost max, and it just makes mincemeat of everyone, and it's protected as well, with the shield contact thing, so in a way it works out for us very well, more than you'll know. But yeah, sometimes when I pick it up in a run I'm like, I shouldn't have done that, you know, but it can be useful. Very useful. I mean, look, I'm picking up all these coins. There's absolutely no reason for me to pick up these coins. You can see we've got 99 in the corner there, but I don't know. It's like this game's all about looting. It's a loot-style game, and you can't help it. You can't leave that shit alone. Even if you've got 99 coins, you're going to pick them up. You just have to. You know, if you've got an addictive loot sort of crazing ability or personality in video games, you've got to do it. You just got to do it, even if you don't need it. You just got to do it. So yeah, there's a lot of that going on, and pretty soon that will, we get 99 of a lot of stuff. It's because of that 1 + 1 = forever item is so good. I was very fortunate to get it early on in this run through. Like I said, it was the second stage, and I don't usually record when I was doing these footage recordings, like post commentary recordings, even the ones I've deleted. I never really bothered starting it from the beginning. I just start at a point where I think to myself, oh yeah, I can, you know, I think this run's going to end up in a boss fight that we can do later, you know, type thing. I don't usually record now from the beginning of the runs because you've seen it so many times, you know, it's just pointless really. It doesn't really reveal much. But anyway, so yeah, there's the boss room over there. I think I'll go back now to just check the rest of the map. I needn't have bothered, but I might as well have done. And as you can see as well, I forgot to mention earlier, I've got the key again, quite early on. So we've got the key, which is very, very useful. Hoping that we go up against Mega Satan later with it, thinking, well, I've got the key again, let's see if we can... So I think at this point I'd worked out where I'd gone wrong with the last run through when I had the key, how to get to Mega Satan even with the key. You've got to do something else to get there. Very rarely is it by chance that you will get there. You've got to use a room that we've very rarely used in my Let's Play. I've always avoided it, but towards the end of the LP, or at least towards the last few videos, I've had to use it to get to where I need to get to, getting the key, for example. And I think it's the sacrifice room. I always get it confused between that room and the curse room, but it's the room where basically in the middle of it there's some spikes. Even though there's spikes on here, it only works with the room that specifically I think is called the curse room, not the curse room, the sacrifice room. But anyway, so yeah, here we go. So this is Loki, and I put the homing projectile on, which works. This is why I was glad I got the homing projectile, because I thought, oh, I wonder if it works with the bomb, with the bomb shot. We've got the explosive tear shot, and it does, which is a really good thing. So we make use of that, and we get ourselves another buddy, the Sworn Friend. So we're getting a lot of buddies in this run through. I'm sure they help us out towards the end. I don't really know, but it was very useful. You know, I just thought, oh, I've got a buddy run through. But yeah, this projectile thing is good. You just got to make sure, again, like you can see there, that you don't use it too close up, because otherwise things go wrong. But I killed him anyway, thinking to myself, oh, I wonder if there's anything else you can get, because I couldn't remember how many pieces of the key you needed. I thought there was 3, but there isn't, only 2. You need 2 pieces of the key, which is very handy. Just swigging some Diet Coke while I'm doing this. But anyway, so yeah. So now we're in the Dank Depths number 2. We go in here. Oh yeah, we spent some time in here, so you could skip ahead if you want a few minutes ahead. Basically, I tried to saturate this machine with a ton of coins to get it to explode, see if we can get an item out of it. And we're here for quite a while, actually. We're here for at least 3 minutes, so you can skip ahead if you want. But all I was doing is I was just doing it to try and get it to blow up, just for the sake of just trying it out, really, because I thought, well, I've got a shit ton of coins, I'm not really going to need them all. Let's see. Because my luck stat's higher than average on this point, you can just see how many fucking items we're getting out of the machine. It's ridiculous. And again, with the 1 + 1 = forever free, or free forever item, it's ridiculous what you can get. There you go. So that's that, and I pick up some items. We've got a Tears Up pill, which is very useful. We've got hepatitis, but it doesn't really matter because we've got plenty of health there anyway. I was basically doing it for the pills, really. I was trying to get some... I thought, well, I might as well unlock as many pills as possible. at this point from this machine, because if I can use them up, and the consequences behind them won't be too severe if we get any more pills. You know, I just thought in my head it'd be a good idea to try and use this opportunity to get a load of pills. And luckily, the pills we do get, we had Tears Up and Luck Up. They really have helped us. They do help us out later, like as you'll see later, it actually ended up being good. But yeah, it's like this for a little while, so I do apologise. We're coming towards the end now of it, because when I go behind the machine, it's close to blowing up now, so don't worry. But yeah, I apologise for that. Oh no, so we got the half heart thing. That was really useful. So you can get the coin machine here is a useful item. If you've got a ton of spare coins, you might as well just spend some time on it, because you get usually a lot of health, some coins, cards, pills. It's a good the coin machine I really like. And again, I'm sure the blood machine would do something similar as well. We got range down there, which was a bit of a bummer. That was the only downside pill we got, but it's no biggie. But you can see it takes ages. Usually it doesn't take that long, but it does in this case. Probably because my luck stat's high, I don't know. So anyway, collect all the items up. I've got all these hearts, and still putting coins in. We are coming towards the end, don't worry. We'll blow up in a bit. I hope. There we go, finally. Got another pill, and we got one makes us larger, which I was a bit annoyed about, but we got luck up again with the coin. Then I go back to the blood machine, give it a second chance. I don't know why. I was an idiot, but I thought, well, I've got a ton of spare hearts floating around here, so I might as well. Just trying to see if it would reveal something useful, because everybody keeps saying, oh, it does, it reveals useful stuff, you're not using it, you shouldn't ignore it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, look what I've done. I've poured all my fecking health into it. Nothing. Just a ton of coins I don't fucking need. You know. But anyway, keep going. I don't know if I use up all my health at the end or whether I give up. I'm not sure. It doesn't go on for as long as the coin machine, so don't panic. But yeah, I'm really giving it an honest go here, guys and girls. You can see here, I'm not dicking around with it. Really giving it an honest go. And unfortunately, probably because my luck stat was quite high, nothing happens in terms of just getting coins. So in the end, I just blow that dude up. I think I blew. Do I leave? No, I might come back to that machine later. I can't remember if I did or not. But I gave it a good stab, and it might be the luck stat had affected, you know, it blowing up or not. I don't know. But you know, we did get a load of coins out of it. You know, we got our coins back to 99, so you know, it swings and roundabouts. It does have its uses if you depends on the strategy you play in the game, I guess, like what you're after. But I tend to really keep my health as much as possible unless I've got a lot to throw around. At this point I do, so I thought, well, I might as well give it a go, because I didn't think I was going to get much further with this run. After I got the explosive shots, I thought to myself, oh, I've probably got bolstered up in terms of the run anyway, so that's why I try. Go for the cricket's head to get extra damage up, because I wanted more damage, which is great. Might as well. Dude here, which is quite easy to kill. Forgetting as well, I've got flight. I could just fly over the spikes. Completely forgetting that. Even though I've got flight, I always forget to use its advantage. Obviously, when I pick up items, I remember, but... The moon. It's totally fucking pointless! Because I've got all these coins. There you go. Might as well use it while it was there, anyway. So, yeah. Oh, we're at the shop. Oh, I get the sack item, which is good. And I decided to get the bigger battery, because I was like, well, I've got so many coins, I might as well. So I do. Stores energy, so I could use the psychic shot twice. It was a good thing to do in the end. But anyway, so yeah, grab all that. I think I grabbed that as well. Yeah, might as well clean the shop out. I'm going to carry on. Get the penny mask as well, head of the keeper. Again, totally pointless, but got it anyway. So now we start launching giant coins, which was always quite amusing. You'll see in a moment. You know, whee, boom, explosive coins. Can't go wrong with that, can you? Well, you can, but it was amusing. So I thought, well, okay, I've got the penny shot, so that was quite cool. At this point now, we're like really powering up now. It's getting ridiculous. This run was so ridiculous, and it was literally straight after the run I'd just recorded. So that first bit we saw, the first 20 minutes that we just saw, this run came straight after it. So I wasn't dicking around much. I didn't like do a few runs and then got lucky with this one. No, it happened straight afterwards. It was weird, but I rolled with it. Grab myself another heart, so I think we can hold on to that. I don't know if we do or not. I forget. Find out later, I guess. Getting some stuff, just exploring the dungeons. Thought might as well, since this is the last one before we lose all the shops and the power-up rooms, etc., etc. Grabbing all this pointless stuff. It's totally pointless and unnecessary at this point, but you can't help it. You just got to lose it all, you know. So more bags, more mystery bags, more items. High Priestess, the Devil card. I think the rest of them are just High Priestess cards. They are. I think there's 2 Devil cards, 2 High Priestess cards. Can't remember, but I'll stick with the Devil card. I've pretty much explored all the map at this point. I think I was looking for a sacrifice room at this point, but there wasn't one here. Or maybe there was, and I wasn't sure. Can't remember. Let's have a look. No, it was a curse room, I think. So I thought, okay, there's no sacrifice room. So I was looking for a sacrifice room because I thought, well, I know the only other way to get to the Mega Satan is once you've got the key, you've got to keep donating your hearts to the sacrifice room, and they will it can occasionally teleport you to the Dark World or the Dark Room or whatever that stage is called. And if you've got the key complete, then it will open up the Cathedral door to Mega Satan, which I discovered off screen because I'd already, I'd already battled Mega Satan twice before. Off screen, again recording it and then deleting the footage because I'm a bit of a numpty. But in this run I was trying to go for him again, you see. I was like, oh, let's do it again. We get Binky as well, so we shrink down a bit of size, got some extra soul hearts, so we're doing pretty good. Then we get the item march. You can see how powered up we are now, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I thought to myself, oh, I'll take out the angel again, why not? Just thinking maybe it might give us a chance to go up against Mega Satan, you know. Boop, boop, boop. Beating him, got double keys, so nothing sadly. But anyway, we go into the womb. Drinking myself some Coke. Anyway, sorry, why I said that. Anyway, getting myself an extra heart, which is useful. So we're now in the room once again. And, still taking a whole heart damage, I think, at this point. But I get to the Joker room. 3 soul hearts, very useful. Decided to fight the angel again because why not? I'm sick of these bloody angels at this point. This is like it just seems mandatory to just fight them. You just think, fuck you, angel, just die. All of you must die. I'm just killing everyone. I've killed, you know, all the bad things and all that. I was like, no, let's just do it, you know. Anyway, so didn't work. So I thought I'd try to get some XP. Got another look-up pill, very handy. It's probably the luck actually that helped sort of resolve what will happen in this video later, but yeah, at this point we're just so OP now, it's ridiculous. Not invincible, mind you, not invincible, but very OP. Got ourselves another health power up there. I don't know if we get to keep hold of this one, but thought I'd give this a go. Just the coin power at this point, the projectile weapon we've got, the extra damage it's got, the fact that it's a coin as well. I was kind of glad that it worked out in the end that this projectile power up we've got was really good. The damage on it is insane. So it does work out, but yeah, occasionally I still get damaged by it. I've got to be very careful with it, but it works out quite nicely. Lots of hearts as well, plenty of health, so I'm not worried about health. Just basically, I think at this point I was looking for a sacrifice room. That's what I was looking for. Looking for a sacrifice room, thinking hopefully there'd be one on this stage. Mom's hand coming down in a bit. Basically say, yes, I'm still here, Isaac. Accidentally blew myself up there with the projectile. So that's again, you've got to be careful with this projectile. You get too cocky like I do with it, and it can really balls you up. There's the Isaac thing, whatever it is. Blown up a secret room. Blown him up, which is good. Oh yeah, this room. I think I lose my health power up at this point. Yeah, but it didn't really matter. No, I just thought, well, no biggie. So, got some items, plenty of keys, cards, vision, I think. I think there's like a fish's head or something up there on the left, but I never pick it up. Because, oh, it might be just blood and guts. No, it's blood and guts, so I thought it was like an item, but I just ignored it because I only needed my thingy. I mean, you can see with the items now, we've got 99 bombs, 80 coins, 65 keys. You know, we're so OP at this point, it's ridiculous. But I keep the paperclip, you know, I like my paperclip. Gotta like your paperclip. Because it's just, yeah, those chests with the locks on it, the gold chest with locks in this, even at this stage of the game, they can be very, very useful and helpful. But anyway, so grab all this stuff. It's pointless really, but I'm just grabbing it all anyway for the sake of it. Got the chariot card as well. I think we keep hold of that. Just trying to blow up the dude there. Yeah, get rid of the High Priestess. Fucking hate that card. So yeah, anyway, carrying on now. I don't know where we're going at this point. I think again, I was looking for a sacrifice room. That's all I was looking for, was a sacrifice room. Thinking I'm gonna sacrifice my hearts I can find one. I'm going to go, if there's a sacrifice room here, we've got to use it. Because I really wanted to have a, at this stage I thought, you know, look, if we're going to go up against Mega Satan, now will be the time to do it. I felt very confident and so powered up, I thought I might have a fair fighting chance of going up against Mega Satan. Because like I said, at this point I've already beaten him twice. Not beaten him. I'd already fought him twice, and I had recorded it, but again I deleted the footage. So it's not, I just thought to myself, well, I want to fight him again, and if I do fight him again, I'm going to record it, get this video out, because people, you know, people have been waiting, and you know, I want to at least feeling it, at least on a personal level, a bit of closure, so that at least I had a go at fighting, you know. Because I got the key, I made the fucking effort, you know, so I thought, well, let's see if we can find a sacrifice room. If we can, we'll use it. And I was aware as well we were taking like full heart damage at this point. I was like, no, don't matter. So, yeah, but anyway, I think, yeah, there's one on the map now. You can see there's a sacrifice room coming up on the map. So we've got the treasure map, remember, so it reveals all the rooms. Less than energy, just destroy straight away. Get ourselves a health power up though, which is good, and heals us up, which is very nice. At this point now we have 99 bombs, 99 coins, 71 keys. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Damn it, stupid Leo. Anyway, grab this, grab that, keep going. Throw these guys up, nice and straightforward. There we go. So yeah, you know, I mean, nothing special going on here, but we're just basically at the sacrifice room there. Get to the sacrifice room. Get to the sacrifice room. Do it, you know. And there it is. So I thought to myself, well, we've got plenty of health. There's health scattered around. I know it's going to cost us 1 heart a stab. But let's do it, you know. So sacrifice himself, get some coins, getting battery up as well, which is nice. Just think to myself, come on, feel blessed. Well, okay, fair enough, whatever's. Think to myself, come on, we can do this. Dead Dove, Flight and Spectral Tears, which we'd already had, but Spectral Tears were good because they go through objects, which is quite nice. Then an angel comes down like, fuck's sake, don't need you, buddy. I need to be teleported up to the dark room or whatever so I can go up against Mega Satan. I've got the fucking key, yo. Anyway, so have to go up against him. Beat him. Get some soul hearts. Now you can use. Oh no, I couldn't get any more soul hearts because I thought, oh yeah, I've already maxed my health. Another angel comes down. I'm like, oh for fuck's sake! I'm gonna beat this dude up. Obviously, don't have to. I could just leave the room and he'd disappear. But I was like, no, I've beaten so many of you guys now. Let's just kill you all. Still going through it, and then dun 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 dun. Oh yeah. We're now in the dark room. And there was the key going in, opening up the door. And I thought, oh my god, third attempt. We can do this. Get tears up, infested. You know, another bomb there. Hematemesis, a bit useless, but never mind. Really depends. Got some spiders. Now I thought to myself, at this point, I haven't got enough health. I can't go up against Mega Satan now. I have not got enough health. So I used my chariot cards, hoping that some hearts would come. And I do get a heart there, half a heart. But again, at this point, I'm like, I can't go up against Mega Satan. We haven't got enough health. We've got nothing. We need more health. So I thought, if I can try and beat these rooms up, perhaps some health will be dropped, you know. Because we've got the 1 + 1 = 3 forever power up. So basically, I dick around for a bit, going through these rooms, thinking, I can't go up against Mega Satan now. I need more health, you know. Here's an opportunity to do it. Thinking to myself, there was a good chance I had a chance to beat him, you know, because of our power up and all that. I thought, oh yeah, let's. I'd love to give this a good go, but I thought, well, if we die here, we die here, you know. I thought, well, it's not the end of the world, but we'll record it. If we can get enough health to go up against him, we will. If we can't, then we can't. But as you can see, it's not going too well. I mean, obviously we're beating the enemies up easy peasy, but the explosive projectiles is costing us health. The enemies are big boss enemies. Costing us health. Double hearts there though, bit of a boost. There's a half heart back there which I missed, but I can get that in a moment. Going up against Super Greeds, and he again with their projectiles very fast, causing some issues here. Really trying to beat him up, save health, trying to unlock some health. I've got a Steam voucher, totally pointless at this point, but I was like, fuck it, we'll pick it up, why not? There's a bag there with a bomb and some keys, again kind of pointless, but we'll pick it up anyway. Half a heart there, so I thought, well, we've got 4 hearts. I'm still not feeling confident at this point. Then, oh fuck, these dudes, and I was like, oh no, oh we're dead. And I honestly thought at this point I was dead. Luckily, they stand around here, blow them all up with coins, drop a treasure chest, and there's an item there. I don't know what it does. Oh, Tech 5, so we've now got extra laser tears. So I thought, okay, well, we've got an extra power up, but kind of pointless. Secret room. Get a Telephus pill, and we get straight to the lamb. And I thought, oh, bollocks. I didn't want to go here. I wanted to go up against Mega Satan. Damn it. So, yeah, I thought to myself, oh, we're pretty fucked then. I thought, well, I'll try and beat the lamb. We've already shown this on a video, I think. Well, no, I hadn't shown the lamb, actually. At this point, I remembered. I'd already not shown the lamb. And I thought, oh, yeah, I can leave the room. So I do. So there you go. I've beaten the lamb. I didn't show you that in the video because I did it off screen. But there you go. I thought, oh, I've beaten the lamb. And crazy shit's happening all over the place. And I thought, I'm still going to die. I'm 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 going to die. We don't die! We don't die! We get a power-up saying we put bombs in your bombs. I'm like, that's not really what I need. But never mind. You know, I'm still alive. So we're back in this room thinking, oh, hopefully we can get some hearts or something, anything. And just wait for the hand to come down. Blow that up. And we're free. We get half a heart. Teleportation thing. We've got the tower. Rainbow buddy. I thought, oh, great. Well, we've got an extra buddy, but at this point, kind of pointless, really. Another tower card. Don't really need it. Another coin. Another tower card. Don't really need it. And I thought, well, at least we can show off Mega Satan. I thought at this point, we might as well. And then I thought, no, I can't. I don't want to. I want to get some more health. If I'm going to die, I might as well die trying to get some health, you know. Foolish I may be, but, you know, that's what I was thinking. So I was delaying it further and further. Got some more hearts, thinking, okay, slightly better. And we're going up against two monsters. Got hit there really stupidly, and I thought, damn it, I've just lost the heart. That was pointless. But as you can see, coins totally destroy them. Treasure chest is there, and we get that. We get shrink shots. We get some more health. So again, more power-ups, bit more health, thinking, okay, we've got 5 hearts. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Shall we go up against him? Is it worth it? Is it worth it, or do I hesitate and try and get more health? I decide to hesitate, as you might have guessed, so go in here, try and beat these dudes up. Really easy, because we got the homing shot on as well. Thrashed him. No items here, sadly. I was like, oh, I need more health. I need a full set of health. Never mind. So anyway, go in here. Dudes, beat them up, real easy. Drop a heart, treasure chest, got poison bombs, didn't really need it. All stats up. Boom! There we go, fully healed. All stats have gone up by 1. I'm like, oh yes, Mega Satan time. Let's fucking do this. So here we are, Mega Satan. And I was like, oh, I get to show it off, so cool. And I thought, do you know what, I've actually got a good chance of beating him. So I thought, fuck it, we're going for it. We've got full health. We can still get fully damaged, but, you know, we've got a really massive power-up projectile. We've got plenty of buddies to help us. We're so powered up. It's like, do you know what? Let's just do it. So we do, and here it is. Mega Satan. 3rd time for me trying to fight this dude. But at least I got to show it this time. And, yeah, as you can see, not doing too bad at all, really. It's going alright. Quite easy. Quite a few dudes here. But we're not getting hurt that badly, which is good. Well, then all of a sudden we've got 4 dudes there. But again, they group up. So we're thinking, okay, well, no biggie. It's not the end of the world. So getting damaged a bit, but we're throwing these powerful coins at him. Demon Angel comes down here, or Devil Angel, blow him up so easily. Then another one. I'm like, ah, nothing. Nothing! God, my coin power-up was just so stupid. And I've got the homing ability on as well, as you can see. So, yeah, chuck it on. Look! It's round 2. Yeah, there's another part to him. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake! And I thought, well, I can't believe I got this far. And this bit I hadn't done before. This was blind for me at this point. I was like, okay, I've never got this far with the fight. Here we go. I thought, are we going to beat him? Probably not. Let's just chuck everything we've got at him. Chuck it, chuck it, chuck it, chuck it. And he's down. And we beat him. And there you go. So yeah, we beat Mega Satan. Woohoo! Thanks for watching. Unlocked Abel, whatever the fuck that is. Green Baby, whatever the fuck that is. There you go. So, see you next time, guys and girls. Have a good one. We won.